Get ready. Be Social TV presents After Hours with Austin.
There you go. That's why you're doing it. But right now, sorry, you got FOMO. But still, it's Austin hosting. He's about to pop back over. And sorry, John is explaining an NFT on Spaces, Tim.
Ah, very nice. Yes, I heard that he was having a very special show, so I figured we'd do the shout out for him there.
It is a special, super special show because on the Spaces, right? You got to refresh, bro.
I'm gonna refresh. I want to reveal. That. I need to reveal to our audience, right?
They know. I mean, everybody I'm seeing over here, the Cryptic Chaos is just telling you, the thing is happening, Tim. It's on. It's on, man.
Let's go. Here it is. Ooh,
look at that, Tim.
And gatekeepers.
Oh, you keep going, Tim. Oh, powers. Oh, bearer of fruit. What in the world?
The road ahead.
The road ahead.
And M2 My City. Oh boy.
Look at that. And then Cosmic Emergence. Yes.
Wow. Download.
What are they downloading?
Incubation. We've got a long way to go before incubation. And hatched. Oh boy. Now we've been hatched. And then, there's even more that's even going to come out after that.
Yes, there's more.
Wow.
That is bonkers, Tim.
Now I got to go all the way back. Holy cow, this is crazy.
And I do appreciate, I know everybody's over on Spaces. I think everybody watching here, too, are on Spaces. But if you're not, hop over there. That's where everybody's at and hanging out. But this is crazy, man. And look at the link, Tim.
I see the link. Oh, hold on. I got to read it first, Ray. Everybody here needs to read this. Now, exploring cities across Earth, the monsters swiftly construct the innovative Monster Lab, designed to transform themselves with distinctive traits and attributes. The cutting-edge facility ensures each monster is truly one of a kind, so all Earthlings can tell them apart. Enter the Monster Lab. So I should hit this, huh?
Hit it, man.
All right, here we go.
Look at that.
Etching the monsters.
So yeah, you're not connecting your wallet. So once you do it, don't do it. But just like in anything, you connect your wallet up there with the thing. You would pick MetaMask, right?
Right.
And then we'll see, Tim. I actually don't want to hang out on here really. I want to connect my wallet. I don't have my ledger. I got to go get my ledger. And yes.
Well, this, as I've said to many people before, I don't keep my MetaMask on here. This is an old MetaMask account, and I use a separate computer that's not hooked up all the time, and nobody messes with it.
Good idea, Tim. That's smart.
Over there.
Well, you can't. Don't X out, Tim. Come on.
Don't X out.
Connect your wallet. That's what it wants, and then yes. There you go.
And then we got to start charging here. We only got 57 chargers. Come on, people.
But that's all right. That's going to reset. I has to because we're doing Monster Labs, man. That's it's awesome, man. Very exciting.
That is exciting.
Let me go through the chat, and we're not gonna, great evening. Yes, it is a great evening, Craig. Exciting.
What's the name of the Spaces? Or is it Austin hosting it himself?
Yes, Austin. Yes.
All right, hold. You go through the chat.
You opened with. I didn't even turn my lights on. Still, look, I got sun coming in. It's crazy. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. The Cryptic Chaos is Monster My City has flipped another one. Yes. By the way, you rock. You guys are awesome. Like I said, it's exciting. All the stories you guys are writing over there. Dan, it is. Get ready, Dan. Go get your traits, man. And then yes, lots going on, Jason. And it's crazy, bro. I mean, all those we had a lot of work ahead. Did you see all them cards, Tim?
Yeah.
Crazy.
The story is unfolding like crazy.
It is. My crypto adventure. Yes. Monster My City is crazy. I've never seen an NFT project like this. This is ridiculous, man. It's monstrous. It is. Great stuff. Good evening, George. Keeping the eyes on the floor, George. He needs 2 more. There you go, George. It is. I know what you're talking about, the bees. It's getting there. It's going good. So awesome. So exciting. Let's monster my city. That's right, Hatsack. It's great. It's there's so much happening. All of a sudden those tablets opened up, and then you got what? 8 more, Tim? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Here, I want to listen in on what Austin's saying.
Oh, well, this is Hatsack. Let me.
Night Owl. The Hatsack.
Oh, you got
Can you
it.
hear it?
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, yours is low. You want me to mine? Let's tell me if the difference.
I love make the difference because you're right. And there's so
Is that
many
better?
things wrong, and there's so many things.
No, now they're competing.
Oh, well,
because these monsters are the tools that are needed. It gives you the tools and the representation to actually go.
I can't turn mine all the way up because I'm on.
There's so many things wrong, and there's so many things, and there's so many good people out there that actually.
If you mute your mic, you can listen there, and you'll hear better.
They don't know where to start, and they don't know what to use. And these monsters appear to have all those utilities behind it, or possibly have the utilities behind it that are going to be able to put the tangible effort out there to be able to make those changes. And just like you're saying, Night Owl has been talking about it all the time in our Tablet Talk Clicky Clickerson parties about rallying the monsters to be able to go make a difference, because a community and a group together with the like-minded thought process of actually making a change.
Well, we can, just go over there and take part of it.
And that is what is actually needed.
You could do that too, Ray.
Okay.
I love that.
Sharing with our YouTube audience what's going on.
I understand. They can go. We can all go and join the party. There's like 80 people over there.
Are you not in there, Ray?
I am. Yeah.
Okay. So then you're in.
Crown monsters with the 300.
If you want to shut the show down, shut the show down.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying.
The realms going to be that
you're a good speaker as well. Let's go join the party.
To rally all the monsters around them in their realm and go make that huge difference, because now collectively you are a strong force that can implement those changes that need to be done. And they're, like the tablet says, it's a beacon of hope. It truly is a beacon of hope. And I'm even more excited about it because I've been looking down at the tablets a little bit here. And one of the ones I was kind of going through them really quickly, but we have the hashtag Monster My City, and we have our Monster Madness, meme madness going on out there. Monsters are being put in our cities all over the world. And a couple on down the road of these tablets, you have
to find out the graph
symbol, and it says My City. So now there's even a bigger beacon of hope out there that maybe this M2 token is a part of this, and now we're going to be able to bring that to our cities along with the monsters. And now your monsters are even a bigger force to be reckoned with, because that change is really going to be a viable option. It's going to happen. So that's my idea of Monster My City, and I am extremely excited because all these new tablets have given me such more information, and I'm looking forward to decrypting them with my sister and having lots of tablet talks and speculation and ideas about what this is. But it truly is. I mean, they got it right. They pegged that tablet right with the beacon of hope, because it really is.
Let's go. I love it. And I love those conversations. I love listening to those spaces that you and Vicinia have around, the tablet talk. So we need to get Vicinia up here if she's available. Those conversations are really fun to be around. And speaking of that, we do have Night Owl. Night Owl's also one to speculate. And Night Owl, I'm curious. I'm very curious. On the other side of this monster lab, what do you think awaits us?
I think what awaits us, generally I want to talk what monsters mean to me. I think that it's actually the first NFT project, whatever you want to call it, that's really going to have that global phenomenon. I think that because they are geolocated all over the world, that it's going to be like if you're a monster, you're part of a global group. And I really do think that what Hatsack said is what's going to happen, that if there's someone locally in your area, whether you're from that area or in that area, if the call goes out to monsters, I believe that this is going to be an in real life event that's going to happen where people are going to come together and help each other. I think people have been looking for that kind of inclusion for everyone for so long. And I think this is going to be the project that's going to have, bring it to the world. I think, everybody's fed up with the borders and barriers that exist with our governments, and we're like over that. We want to be a collective of people that are just out there helping each other when, people are in need. And I think that that's what this is going to be. That's what I think it is. And I, for one, am really excited to be part of that, because when I never was involved in NFTs before. I wasn't involved in Web3. I got involved with Social Bees because, I knew that was what they stood for, was, wanting to have world change and be out there and help people. And now this is just taking it to a whole new level. And I'm really excited about it, because I think a lot of us sit in our homes and we want to be able to make a difference. And we think, well, what can we do? We're one person. But if you're part of a global group of people that has the same purpose, just think how much exponential change we can make. That's what it means to me. So I think that's where it's headed.
And you're right. I mean, there's so much truth in that, so much truth. And I'm with you. This journey is going to be exciting. And I mean, you're talking about, making a difference. I was thinking, as you said that, I seen Marasia down in the audience, and she was throwing up some 100. She was putting some claps. And I was thinking, as you said that, I was like, if Marasia called on the monsters and said, hey, I want you to come to my city. I know Marasia loves a lot of things down there about her city, but one of them is the dog shelter and the dog homeless dog problem with the stray dogs that they have there. And she knows some people there that they want to make a difference there. If she called all the monsters and said, hey, we're going to do something about the dogs this weekend, I guarantee you we'd all be flying to her city to go and make a difference there. And, what happens if we take that to the whole world? What happens if someone from Hong Kong calls us? What happens when someone from Venezuela calls us? What happens when somebody in Detroit or New York or Austin, Texas, whatever it may be, they call up and say, hey, the monsters, I need you. We're going to do something big this weekend. Let's go. I mean, the monsters can be a force to be reckoned with. I'm excited about it. But Night Owl, I am curious, what awaits us on the other side of the Monster Lab?
I think on the lab itself is going to be a way for us to personalize our NFT for the first time that I know of, that's going to be possible. And, it says that they're going to be able to change to personalize themselves. So I think each one of us is going to be able to personalize our monster. And then I think what's going to be different also is that if for some reason a monster changes hands, that person will be able to change it again and again and again, which I think is going to be really neat, because although we all love, our NFTs that we've mint, I've never minted. This is the first time that I've ever been able to mint. So this experience has been completely different for me, but from what I understand, it's completely different for everybody else who's minted before. And I think that it's just going to give us the possibility to, express ourselves in our NFTs in a way that we haven't been able to before. That's what I think. I think they're cooking something good up in there.
Is they better have a cowboy hat in that lab, or there's going to be all hell broken loose, because we're going to have some issues. We'll definitely have some issues. There's not a cowboy hat inside that lab. FOMO head, I know you want that binky. You're always whining, putting baby in the corner. But FOMO head, what do you think awaits us on the other side of this monster lab?
Are you asking me to speculate on what's on the other side of the monster lab? I don't think you
can speculate if it slapped you in the face.
Well, I am an NFT expert, if you know. I have over 30 hours of my long life invested in purchasing, in investing, and researching what not to buy. So I want to let you know, I have more Ether Troopers that are valueless than anybody in the world. So that's what happens when it's an education. I've been educated in the NFT space. That's why I'm so excited about the monsters. First of all, you think with the other side of the lab, Well, after I click the button, it says fetching my monsters. And just so you know, I will put it out there for public consumption. I do have a couple of monsters, so I'm waiting for them to be fetched. Now, I do listen to the Decrypting Chaos and the two creative sisters out there. And so they're telling me we can compose after reading the composability. You like that? I got that word down, composability. It looks like we can pick the traits. Now, I'm just letting you know. Thank you very much. I'm letting you know that's one of the most exciting. That's just, I know you hear the words. I know we hear the words. Oh, we get to pick the traits. It's the first time in history that you can pick your traits. And there's some NFTs that I've had before. I don't know if you've heard of, there was these wings on these bees that sometimes you put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them. And I just weren't in love with them. Now, that's not to say other people don't love them. There's a logger out there that happens to love those wings. And he's purchased many of those wings. So he loves those wings. So we all have a passion. We have a passion about the, attributes of our NFT. Maybe a hat, maybe a shirt, maybe a necklace. As the bees, maybe a stinger. We'll like a different stinger. Some of us like that amber stinger with the insect, with the mosquito in it. Some of us love the diamond stingers. So, some of us like the needle ones. But imagine being able to make one that you love every single trait.
I might have to make my stinger bigger than yours, though.
I want to let you know that's impossible.
You see how many traits there are? Look at all the traits there are. There, FOMO.
First of all, let me go back. Where do you see that? Because I didn't see that. Did I miss that?
You go to Monster My City on OpenSea, and you click on one of the monsters, and it has ear, horn, equipment, headwear, intel gadgets, necklace, outfit, realms, skin, species, transforms. There's all kinds of traits, is what I'm saying, FOMO.
You know what? Thanks for your observation. Your new name is Sherlock, Rayalite Sherlock, and I wonder who you're watching is.
That's Shirley. Shirley.
Yeah, Sherlock.
Good one, Austin.
Shirley.
It sounded a hell of a lot better in my head, and then when I spit it out, it was like, yeah. I should live unmuted.
Yeah, I got an answer for that. Merm.
Hey, but you know what's cool? You're talking about the labs, Austin, and like even obviously changing into all those traits, which is crazy. I've never heard of it in an NFT project. But then you said like afterwards, you see gatekeepers, right? That's cool in itself, man, because it's like they control access to something, right? That's what these monsters are going to kind of control access to something that has like I said, powers. You see all of these different traits. I mean, just the one that says Intel gadgets, right? Or equipment. These different traits, man. This is cool, man. You see all this stuff. Like I said, I've never seen anything like this in an NFT project. And then you go back to the right after Beneath the Ice, the traits with the different species. Some have abilities for technology. Some have special intellect. Some have be able to create new structures and technology. Who knows what it's going to do, but it does say gatekeepers. And when you start looking at the rest of these tablets, dude, that's crazy. But yeah, I can't wait to get this in the lab, man. Anybody do that yet?
Hey, Ray of
Oh
Light,
no, it's still.
what kind of sounds do monsters make? I couldn't even do that. My life depended on me. If it was literally like make this sound or you die, I would be dead and 6 feet under and burned, and then my ashes spread over the lake twice over. If they asked me to try to do that,
he sounded like he said, "This is not a drum roll. This is not his drum roll."
It was really weird the other night. I heard Ray on the T-Ray show making that sound. and I heard Deborah yelling from the background, "Do it again, Ray! Do it again!" So Ray, Deborah, I heard loves that sound too. Can you?
There we go. I just got a phone call. Let me know that this is getting severely derailed. Severely derailed. FOMO head, you're the king. We all know that. But we had Decrypting Chaos come up to the stage. Decrypting Chaos, welcome to the stage. You're the best. Love your articles. You're the other part of the better half of FOMO head as well. You elevate him. But Decrypting Chaos, how you doing?
GM, you guys. Hello. And I got to get one thing out of the way first. So bear with me, okay?
Let, let's go.
Sorry. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, I am so excited. I cannot believe another one flipped. This community freaking rocks. I'm sorry. You guys are all so awesome. I am so excited seeing everything all these other tablets. Like, I'm not going to sleep tonight. I don't even know what to do. Hatsack and I are going to be on the phone for hours and hours and the whole weekend. This is it. The whole week is just done and over with because I'm just obsessed with the monsters. I can't get enough.
What Decrypting Chaos? What do you think waits us on the other side of the monster lab? What's on the other side? It's fetching our monsters. Are our monsters hiding from us? You know, what's on this side of the monster lab that we've entered into? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I can go down so many different ways with what I'm trying to think of all of this and this lab, and that it goes and it fetches our monsters. And then what is it going to do? I mean, what we've talked about before with the tablet talk, of course, and FOMO had already brought it up, that the composability. So is it going to go fetch our monsters and we're going to be able to customize? Is it going to be, I don't know, but I know I'm going to be on the phone for hours with Hatsack now. That there's just no two ways about it. FOMO head, I'm sorry. RJ Oakley, you guys, you lost your wives. It's over because Hatsack and I are just going to be buried into this.
For some reason, I sense a sigh of relief from FOMO head. FOMO head, is that true? Do you got a sigh of relief?
I can neither confirm nor deny any type of relief during that comment. Thank you.
You better not confirm anything about that against my Hatsack.
You said that you guys are going to be buried. All I heard was buried, and I heard a lot of dirt, and I heard shoveling. I don't know what that
Well, and you better be scared if Hatsack starts talking about cardboards and pallets, because then you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Austin, it's not Spaces talk, man.
Yeah, you guys need to calm down. You're going off the rails. Austin already warned everybody to stay on the rails, and I just want to let you know. I'm looking forward to seeing the one and only Tim, also known as B Social TV. I just happened to pop into his YouTube channel. I was multitasking, and he's by himself. He was just sitting there playing this show on his YouTube channel, and I couldn't even be happier. But he looks lonely in that chair, and we'll have to talk to him later and welcome him aboard. Tim, we love you. We miss you. And we are so excited to be flipping tablets. Oh, I cannot tell you how excited I am right now. Very excited.
Well, I want you to contain it a little bit because I can see the shine on your forehead from here. FOMO head.
Austin
what gets
M2.
you up and motivated in the morning?
Well, if you really want to hear the honest opinion, it's this guy named Austin M2 who brought me back out of retirement to do Spaces in the morning. And sometimes, he's like the principal. And I'll say it honestly, sometimes I wake up on Tuesday and Thursdays and Saturdays and I just don't want to do the space. I had things going in IRL. I got to plan it. I got to prepare. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to cancel today. And then all of a sudden, this little cowboy pops on my shoulder and says, you better get up. You better not cancel Spaces. You get up and you work. The monsters need people like you. You get up. This ain't no time to sit down. You need to spread the word about the monsters. and then I get
FOMO
up.
head,
So
sometimes
if
you
you
just
ask,
got to motivate the little monster.
yes, yes, you do. Yes, you do. So I want to let you know that's what gets me up in the morning. That and a good cup of coffee and Hatsack's beautiful smile in the morning. That's what gets me up.
All right. Well, look, FOMO head, that was a almost a depressing answer. So I'm kind of concerned for your mental health at this point because we got some exciting stuff happening right now. We've got almost 60 people in the space right now. We're jacked to the moon. We just flipped the Monster Lab. It looks like the lab is preparing for us to bust down the doors and get into our chemistry suits, hazard suits, whatever they're called, and get to mixing up some traits. So I'm super amped for it. I'm fetching my monsters, looking for them. I've had to summon them. They've come through capsules. You got to crack the capsule with the back of your boot. There's a lot of stuff you got to do, and we're clicking Decipher. But there's a lot of excitement in tonight around the Monster My City, and those that have just popped in the space. Just give a little recap, kind of reset us a little bit, what we've been talking about. And while I'm explaining that, in the bottom right corner, you have a bubble. In the bottom right corner, you have a bubble. Click that button, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think awaits us on the other side of the Monster Lab. Let us know what you think about the monsters. Let us know any questions or any comments about the discussion. Leave a comment. Let's hear about it. And also support the space. Like, retweet. Let's get some more people in here. Because we really want to make a difference, we're going to need more people. And so let's support the space. Let's continue the conversation. Um, one thing I really enjoy is listening to Hatsack and Decrypting Chaos's their tablet talk, as they call it. Those spaces are a lot of fun. I'm curious if you're still with us, Hatsack. What was some of the latest speculation of what y'all are thinking the road ahead leads for us as the monsters, and what is some new speculation you have around the new tablets?
Oh, we're going to have lots of tablet talk coming up, I'm sure, because I am excited about this gatekeepers. I mean, and we're back to charging portals, by the way. So now we got gatekeepers coming through portals. So there's going to be all sorts of stuff to be able to talk about that. I wasn't expecting any kind of gatekeepers. I mean, we have monsters, now we have the labs. And as far as the monster lab goes, from what the tablet is saying when you flip it, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to, go get our monsters and mix them up and get some personalized traits and attributes in there. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, which will also help out. I know FOMO Head wants one with, some pizza and stuff, so we can slap it on a Santisi Brothers logo there and go monstrous in there. So I think it's going to be awesome for all sorts of people to be able to personalize their monster. But these gatekeepers have me intrigued. I'm really interested into seeing what are the gates and what are they keeping. There's so many different directions you could go in, and then now you have behind that you have powers. So who has the powers? Do the gatekeepers have the powers? Do the monsters have the powers? Because we're already looking at what Ray of Light was talking about with all the different traits. You have intel, gadgets, and equipment, and we talked about some of that stuff on one of our tablet talks, because that's part of the traits. So are you going to be able to pick in your monster lab what kind of intel or gadgets or equipment they have? Because then you have that specific power to go out and help. And I don't know. So there's so many different things. And then the bearer of fruit, and then there's oranges on it. I mean, that could mean.
You know what's cool, Hatsack, and I don't mean to interrupt. Sorry, because I'm going around just like what you're talking about. But you see two worlds, right? You see one upside down, one's up, right side up, and yeah, I mean, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's a, gatekeepers to, I don't know, some virtual thing, or what is it? Something augmented. But yeah, I don't, like I said, I was just jumping in because that's crazy, Hatsack.
Oh, absolutely. There, and back with the stipulation, or back with some of the other speculations we did on the tablets, we've always been surprised, and we like to call the monsters, a little bit of jokey jokersons, because sometimes the tablet flips and it has absolutely nothing to do with what we were speculating, and we laugh and we have a good time about it, and then it ends up being even like more amazing. And the composability and the t-shirt and the graphics and everything. I'm actually excited to start scheduling more spaces to start discussing this and seeing what people come up, because everybody always has a different perspective on what these tablets are, and sometimes they're clues and sometimes they're just pretty pictures, and you never know when they're going to flip. Actually, you have progress bars, you have countdowns, but you just never know when you're getting there. And I'm excited to sit down with Decrypting Chaos v Zinnia and start hashing some of this stuff out. And it looks like the road ahead, maybe there's going to be a little bit more of a roadmap of what to expect. I don't know, either that or they're going to send us on another journey. I don't know. There's just, I have to ask Decrypting Chaos what she thinks. And then you have the Cosmic Emergence, and it's flooded with all these monsters. And then you have the download, which has bots. What are we downloading? I mean, we kind of speculated on an app possibly later on that we were talking about. I mean,
the little bots are holding little phones.
Exactly. You got these bots holding phones, and there's apples. I just realized that they're apples.
Oh.
Oh, Apple phones. I don't.
Oh, that's look, Hatsack. You said Apple phones, and then those might not be bots. They might be Androids.
Oh, and you got to download something. So I don't know. Maybe is it compatible with Apple and Android? I like that. I like the way you think, Ray. I like the way you think. I don't know. Decrypting Chaos, are you there? Do you have any speculations that we want to start right away?
I'm still reeling right now, but I kind of agree with you on the one with the road. I think we're going on a journey, Hatsack. I think this is definitely, they're trying to tell us that this is the road that lays ahead, and we're going for a road trip.
I like it. I like it. And the Cosmic Emergence. I mean, there's like a flooding, and you can kind of see behind there. You got the M2 Cache M back behind all those monsters on Cosmic Emergence, and it's filled with all the different colors that's in the M2 cache symbol.
Oh yeah, way back there in the background. Okay,
yeah.
I see that. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
still excited that we have hashtag Monster My City, and the tablet before that one is the M2 token symbol with My City. So M My City. We are seriously going to have lots of tablet talk.
Yeah, we got lots of tablet talk, and actually going all the way back to the lab, now that we've actually flipped it, and how you were talking about earlier, every single time we try and speculate, what is the image on the front trying to tell us? Are they telling us something? Are they not telling us something? Are they being jokey jokersons? And the lab, we kept thinking for the longest time, was definitely a communication type of, like it looked like a satellite type of setup on the front. And man, I'm just blown away. Now they're fetching monsters. We got cutting edge technology for traits and attributes. I don't know where it's going to take us. And then what is the gatekeepers, Hatsack? What is the gatekeepers? What are we Hey, you know what? Remember the charging? Hatsack, do you remember? I can't wait to see all those monsters in my city.
And I can't even say it.
You got to charge, because I want to name my monster Marge.
Silly stuff that we do.
Decrypting Chaos. You should be on the next Monsters Got Talent. That was incredible. That rhyme right there should get you a record deal. That should get you a Monsters deal.
Thank you, everybody. I'll be here next Thursday. Try the veal.
I just broke a two-step to that, but I just refreshed my page here, my laptop, and the lab's open. It's found my monsters, and I'm over here customizing my monsters. So this is crazy. If this is like what we think it is, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. To tailor make your NFT, that's absolutely insane. Ray of Light.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, now it's up in you're tailoring your monster. I want to tailor my monster too, Austin. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, that's crazy.
What are you talking about? Mine's still fetching.
Yeah, he's fetching. I gotta get my ledger.
Come on, man. Mine's still fetching. What's going on here? What do you mean?
I'm grabbing my laptop right now.
I refreshed my page and it's found my monsters.
I have my monsters, and the first thing that pops up is skins. I can pick a skin.
Let's go.
What?
Are you kidding me? What is going on?
So I have a Ziltorian, and I have different skins that I can pick from. We have some sprouts. We have some Amore. We have a lagoon, different types of lagoons, some burst. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that's the skins?
Those are the skins. Ooh, I like the burst try. Ooh.
Wait, tell me what the burst looks like. Tell me what the burst looks like.
He's like purplish, but you got burst mono, and this is a Ziltorian we're talking about. And so that is a singular eye on the Ziltorian. And he's kind of like purplish with a little bit of a red tail at the end and a nice cream white chest. If you go to the burst die, he's got 2 eyes.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
you have Tri with 3 eyes. And then you have the Hepta that has the 7 eyes.
This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I'm cracking up. FOMO had to run over to your computer because his are still fetching his monsters.
Come on.
Ooh, the lagoon is pretty. It's like a teal aqua blue with some highlights of purple. Amore. Oh, it's got little hearts all over it. Oh my goodness, you guys have to open the lab and check it out. What are you doing, Austin? What are you doing? What do you have going on in your lab?
Well, first thing I did, I had to go find a cowboy hat. And guess what the cowboy hat's called?
What's
Howdy.
it called?
Howdy, motherfuckers. We got the cowboy hat. I'm telling you right now, cowboy hat trade's going to be the most rare one in the collection. Actually, I need to get one on mine first. So it's the most abundant. Don't go after it. It sucks. Let me get mine first. But no, I'm looking through the lab, and this is crazy. And I want to, I just want to do an honor to maybe there's new listeners in the space because we've been speculating, talking about this for a while now. But let's give a little refresher, a little recap to people that are new to the space. What is it that we're so excited about? And we're talking about the lab, and what does the lab mean? Monsters, what does all this mean? One thing I want to happen for all of you that are listening and do have monsters, if you're in the lab and you transform a monster, make sure you post it in the comments. We want to see all of the monsters. We want to see your creations. We want to see them as you get created. Post them in the comments. They're gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot of excitement coming around this. But what does it mean? So, just to give a quick recap, the monsters are NFTs, and these NFTs, the artwork attached to them is customizable. So usually when you mint an NFT, you wait until it gets revealed, and you end up with, if you're lucky, like Ray, you'll have like a double crown type of thing in Black Mamba. But sometimes you end up with the artwork that is less to be desired. That you're like, what the hell? Now I'm kind of stuck with this thing. What's crazy about these monsters is they're able to be, composable. You're able to custom tailor make your monster exactly how you want it. You can add the traits that you want. You can put the skins. You can put and it's right here in the lab. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. If this is just validates what we think it is freaking huge. I mean, it is huge. This is a game changer. This is one of the biggest game changers the NFT space has ever seen. Super bullish on it. This is going to be crazy. So those that do not know, head to monstermy.city. Monstermy.city. It's a website. There's going to be a lot of panels. There's going to be some buttons up top where you can summon a monster. And then you're gonna be able to, once it reveals, you're gonna be able to go and customize it. This is crazy.
This is monstrously amazing. I mean, and in here, I mean, if you guys haven't gotten into the lab yet, this is amazing. You get to pick, you have your different skins, you have backgrounds, headwear, necklaces, outfits, intel gadgets, equipment, horns or ears. There's some lock stuff in there, which means Lord knows what else is coming. So you have all this stuff, and then it even says down there, one transform, no charge, excluding the transaction fee. So you get to create your monster and for the price of a transaction fee. This is pretty cool. And you have, and there's even options. Let's say you don't even like some of the traits. There's even an option to leave it empty for some of these things. So this is going to be fun to play around with. And not to mention, you have all the different stuff for all 4 species. So there might even be different things in. I'm only looking at the Zoltorian stuff right now. I can't imagine what some of these other ones are going to look like because there's all sorts of different stuff. This is really, really fun.
There's a merm. There's a merm for the little frog beast. It's crazy.
I saw the merm too. Merm.
Merm. Merm. Ray, what
Merm.
culture are you customizing right now?
Fort
What the
Oglethorpe.
hell did you just say?
Fort Oglethorpe, man. It's a little town in the United States.
Well, I'm gonna.
I guess there was a great battle there, like the Alamo down by you, man.
Okay. I'm customizing a Xyloid right now, because it's the only one that has a cowboy hat. What the hell?
Oh, which one? That's the little 6-legged lizard.
No, it's Stevie's girlfriend.
No, I know which one. I got you.
Oh, this is cool. I've got the cowboy hat on him. I put the shadow body. Which body do you like?
Well, I'm looking at the merm.
Are you gonna pick Merm though?
I think I'm going to pick merm, dude. Well, no, that's a lady one. I like Schiller. Schiller's pretty cool. Yeah, this is crazy, Austin. I've never. I mean,
Ray,
man,
go to the Stevie's the Xyloid.
Okay.
Go to the outfits and go to GM.
Yeah.
That looks like a bad night.
GN. Oh, it's the
Yeah,
skins?
or outfits. Oh, that's funny.
GN. Oh, that is a bad night. Yeah, you don't want any of that. That's funny. Man, that is so cool. Look at that jackets. Dude, that's awesome, man. Oh, look at my man, Wall Street. You see Wall Street?
Hey,
He's put
no, don't
together.
talk about Wall Street that way.
Well, I mean, he looks like a whole new man. I mean, that guy, he looks like he's put together. He could do something now, you know?
I'm about to transform my guy.
Oh.
Let's go.
You see how we're on Spaces? It's like all silent now because everybody's
Everybody's creating their monsters. Well, I'm telling you right now.
Maybe I should just pop on because I'm not doing anything except refreshing my page.
Oh, FOMO.
It's always FOMO head. My thing's fetching my
You know how to do a
monsters.
hard refresh.
Oh yeah, man. I've hard refreshed a couple of times. I got probably a slow internet because Hatsack took all the power to get hers up and running.
How do you do a hard refresh?
I do Shift Command R.
I thought it was Command Shift R.
Nope. It's Shift Command R. Same thing. But yes, I'm doing a hard refresh, a soft refresh. I'm ready to rock and roll. But I'm supporting the rest of you with this incredible thing going on right now. I mean, I just saw Hat Sacks. Wow. And definitely posted in the bubble on the bottom right-hand corner. I'm following along with everybody.
That hat, Austin, is more Crocodile Dundee, man.
The howdy?
What, the hat?
Yeah, the cowboy hat, the howdy. That's a Crocodile Dundee style.
That's like an
I
Australian.
like that one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good day, mate. Oh, he probably doesn't know what Crocodile Dundee is, huh?
Yeah, he meant.
I know
Yeah,
who
I don't probably
Crocodile
know. He's
Dundee is.
Dude, you're kind of young for that.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
I mean, you got to be old.
Funny guy.
Do you know what the Fonz was during Happy Days?
The Fonz. He said the Fonz.
I don't know what the Fonz is.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Hey,
Merm.
Merm.
He's gonna
Merm.
jump the Shark Tank. That was the best episode.
That's right. Jump the shark. Jump the shark. Jump. That was a double episode. We had to wait till the next week to see if he made it. Anytime Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley went to a double episode. Ooh.
That was a big night.
Yeah, jump the shark. Jump the shark. You guys remember on Happy Days, the guy who stacked quarters on his elbow and then he flipped his hand really fast and caught the quarters? You guys remember that show?
No.
You don't remember? You put your hand by your ear.
What about?
You put your hand by your ear on your right hand. Then you stack quarters.
We've done it. I know what it is. We've done it, FOMO.
I know they did it on Happy Days. And then the principal had to warn everybody at school the next day to stop putting quarters, because when we did it in class, the quarters just jettisoned across the classroom. It started whacking people in the head.
Hey, that walkabout hat is cool. You see that?
Oh,
there's a walkabout.
I just checked the comments. Stevie's got his first one customized. Look at the comments. Stevie, get up here. Tell us about that monster. Stevie,
come on, Stevie.
What you scared of? Stevie.
Yeah, let's check out that monster. Stevie.
Come on, Stacks.
Jacksonville Beach. Wow.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh, look at that eyeball. That's a shark. That's Jump the Shark right
Yeah,
there.
you know, I live in Jacksonville Beach, so that had to be the first one that I customized.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
And that is awesome looking too, man. He got a shark head.